Welcome on into your Monday and brand new work week. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Evan Thomason here in the Weather Center. Tomorrow is our KSLA News 12 First Alert Weather Day for severe storms expected in the Arklatex. For this morning, we still have some rain showers out and around that are popping off through the overnight to early morning hours now of Monday. Thankfully, most of this should dry off by the late morning hours, and we should just have stray little bits and pieces left later today. But watch out on the roadways here for this morning. Nothing severe at all. We're just finding a little bit of some light to moderate rainfall coverage in some portions of the Arklatex. But tomorrow is when those severe storms come into our region. Again, tomorrow is our first alert weather day. Here's the timing of when these storms are expected to roll through the Arklatex, mainly in the morning hours, actually. It could roll into the western edge of the region as early as 6 in the morning tomorrow morning, and it could stick around all the way into the eastern edge of the region all the way until 2 p.m. We're going to go over the timing in the future track right now, which I know everybody is mostly concerned about. So again, this morning in particular, just a few light to moderate rainfall showers kind of sprinkled around those areas along and south of I-20. That could continue all the way through lunchtime, but you notice most of it dries out, although I will say we still are looking at a pretty mostly cloudy day in store for your Monday to start off the work week. And then you see the severe round of rain and the severe line of showers and storms creeping on through. Again, this is the picture 6 a.m. tomorrow morning where these storms are on our doorstep. They roll into the Arklatex very quickly within a matter of 2 to 3 hours. They're pretty much covering most of the central part of the Arklatex from Shreveport to Texarkana right around 9 a.m. Around noon and lunchtime, that's when the line hits the eastern half of the region, out towards Natchitoches, Minden, and Arcadia, and Ruston as well, before finally leaving again by the early morning hours of tomorrow. So again, this is going to be a big, huge issue for your morning commute around. So pay attention and stay weather aware with us, especially tomorrow morning as this comes on through. These are the threats we're expecting with this system to roll on through. Yes, we're expecting the possibility of tornadoes, the possibility of hail, and some strong winds to roll on through with this system that are going to be embedded along this line of severe storms into the Arklatex. Another thing to mention is the temperatures. It gets still mostly cool in store for today, mainly thanks to the cloud cover. Then as we head into early tomorrow morning, if you notice, the temperature doesn't change by that much. That means we have a completely saturated atmosphere that's going to be right for those storms early tomorrow morning. So you're waking up temperatures along with that rain only in the 60s here. And once it passes on by, even into the region here for tomorrow afternoon, looks like we'll hold temperatures still up into the lower 70s here for your Tuesday afternoon before the cold part of the cold front really takes over into Wednesday. We have some cold morning lows for the middle of the work week and some cooler temperatures for the second half of the work week too. So go over the storm timing one more time. Again, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the western half of the region. For those around Shreveport and the central part of the Arklatex, it's mainly through the mid-morning hours is when we're expecting this. The initial line is mostly going to carry on in the early part of that time frame. I mainly think the last end and the little back part of the storms, which isn't as severe, will come through maybe as late as noons, for example, in Shreveport. So that's how you can kind of treat the tail end of the timeline. But yeah, for example, for Natchitoches, you can expect storms as early as 10 a.m. and then severe storms to reach there as early as 10 a.m. and they could last all the way until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 7-day forecast. Again, tomorrow's our first alert weather day. You want to make sure you're weather aware with us. Make sure you have the ability to get watches and warnings throughout the day, especially throughout the morning hours of tomorrow. Just a 20% chance of a shower here for today. There's that cooler air filtering in for Wednesday and Thursday with highs only in the 60s then. Lows could reach down to the 30s as well before we have another system coming in for next weekend around Saturday, bringing us a little rain then.